Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Sigmar battle report. Now, this is not a battle report between me and Steve. It's going to be another Vault Reupload, but guess what? This is the last Vault Reupload. I'm saying that, and so that means we're really stuck to it.
I know.
Which makes me nervous to say that, because we were recording this a couple weeks before you see this. Starting next week, we'll be back to our regular schedule of 2 Age of Sigmar battle reports every Tuesday that are new. So right now, the one that you're about to watch was previously uploaded to the MiniWarGaming Vault, and now we're putting it out for free just to hold you off as we're getting back, because we're now back in the studios, as you probably already know by the time you're watching this. And so after you finish watching this battle report, make sure you click the link below to go and watch a brand new Age of Sigmar battle report between Steve and myself. I will be playing the Fire Slayers.
I'm going with the Seraphim.
Yeah, so we're going to be trying out some interesting stuff. Lots of endless spells.
Yes.
Against an army that can do nothing about them except just ignore them.
I got a new combo that he apparently brought no defense against.
But maybe that is the best
I
defense.
know, that's what I'm actually worried about.
It's like the old Necrons. How do you beat the Monolith in 4th edition? You don't. You ignore it.
You ignore it.
You win your games by ignoring it. So that's my strategy. So you can check that out in the MiniWarGaming Vault. If you are not a Vault member, you can still click it, get a free 7-day trial, get instant access to that battle report and thousands of others, and help support us so we can do more of this. So I can feed my family. Because I got 4 kids, and they eat a lot of strawberries every day, and it's expensive. So thank you so much to our Vault members who help to feed my kids, and Steve.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's very important. He needs his sandwiches. And so let's just jump right into it. Enjoy the battle report, and then come watch ours afterwards, because it'll be better.
What if it was us?
Just the Luka the dice. Hello there, Vault members, and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice Age of Sigmar edition. Ben and myself here again to play more Age of Sigmar for you guys. If you just came from the first game, well, welcome to the second game. The first game was a little rough, but to be fair, realizing halfway through that they were freshly painted models, and they were kind of destined to fail.
Don't care what anybody says. It's a superstition, but it's a true one. Freshly painted model syndrome is a thing, guys.
It is absolutely a thing. I don't know why. I'm not normally superstitious. In this
But
one,
this one counts.
In this one regard, I am.
Yes.
This is like the one thing I'm superstitious about.
It's the kind of thing. If you go into a tournament of freshly painted models, you
Good
go
luck,
you go to your local game store or whatever and get the crap kicked out of you, and then you bring your models to a tournament and you can play and actually win because they're not freshly painted models on the table.
Literally try and lose as many games as you can before you go to a tournament.
From Ben for you.
Yeah, don't ever go to a tournament with a new army. Like, make sure you play a game like the night before, or like wake up extra early and play a game right before with a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Show up at the tournament, just get a practice game in, and then
quick, and then just go actually play the tournament after you get absolutely annihilated. So this time, this shouldn't happen because there's nothing newly painted. Oh, there's one model. There's 2. Oh, that's not good.
Black Coach?
The Black Coach.
Ah!
So the Black Coach is probably going to do awful this game.
What's the other one?
It's the mounted hero guy. I can't remember his name.
Horsey.
Dude on Horsey.
Dreadblade
Harrow, that's it, yeah. So we're doing 2,000 points again. I've changed up my list completely against Ben's list. Now it's the same. It's going to be Elite Idoneth Deepkin versus a more Elite Nighthaunt list. So I still have a lot of models.
It's basically all cavalry.
It is, yeah. I got pretty much all
Both
cavalry.
of us have mostly cavalry.
Yes, in this regard we do. So I have a lot of Spirit Hosts. I'm running another battalion, which is the Death Riders. This is the one I wanted to run once I immediately got the book. I've seen this and like, this is cool. It's the Wave of Terror. Right, no, I didn't have the Harrows. I had everything else but the Harrows. And then we got them when the kits came out. We finally expanded the army, all that good stuff. So we're going to be doing a scenario out of the book. We're going to re-roll the one we just got, just to change it up. And it's going to be 2,000 points on the same table, but with the deployments changing up, it'll be a different game. Let's go take a look at the armies. Let's go figure out the game. And if you want to come by and play some Age of Sigmar here with me at the new MiniWarGaming bunker, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge, and Josh will tell you what to do. We're going to take a look at my cavalry-based Nighthaunt list first. This is running 1 battalion, the Death Riders at 130 points, and this is 2,000 points on the dot. We'll talk about the Death Riders first. It comprises these 4 units here. 1 Dreadblade Hero, 1 Black Coach. We got the new Black Coach, by the way, so you guys get a better look at this model throughout this game. They did an excellent job. This is a local guy named Mitch who painted this up. He actually painted all of the new stuff we got in like, I don't know, no time at all. It was like a month maybe.
That's not bad.
That turnover was pretty great. We got 2 squads of 10 hex rays, so the limitations are up to 2 Dreadblade Heroes. You have to have 2 hex ray squads and 1 Black Coach. Now what this gives you, they all get +1 to their charge, And if they roll an unmodified 9, they get Wave of Terror instead of an unmodified 10. So that's kind of cool. I like the +1 charge. I like the deep striking kind of idea of the Hex Rays, and the Black Coach is probably going to stick near them. But they are going to be infiltrators and go about the table and do what Hex Rays and Dreadblade Heroes do best. Onto the rest of my force, I have 3 other heroes here. I'm going to have a Spirit Torment, I'm going to have a Guardian of Souls, and I'm going to have a Karen Wraith. Because of points, I haven't brought a Karen Wraith in a while.
Why not?
Now,
it's an extra bubble of feel no pain, so...
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have the Ruler of the Spirit Host be the General. Sorry, the Spirit Torment be the General with the Ruler of the Spirit Host, which is return D3 slain summonable models to a unit wholly within 12, so he's going to be benefiting.
Now that you actually have Spirit Hosts.
Now that I actually have Spirit Hosts, I'll be using that. And we have the Guardian of Souls on the right, who's going to have the Midnight Tome as 1 relic. I brought a battalion, so I'll have 2 relics. And that's like a must-take. It's so good. I'm going to take Shade Mist as a spell. Maybe it'll go off this game. And then the Karen Wraith is going to have Reaper's Sorrow or Reaper's Edge. It's a melee relic. Whenever I roll an unmodified hit roll of 6, he does D3 mortal wounds and his attack sequence ends. Now, he's got a rule whenever he rolls an unmodified hit roll of 6, he does 2 mortal wounds and his attack sequence ends. So he'll do 2 mortal wounds plus D3. So up to 5 mortal wounds for him every time he rolls a 6th hit. He's only got like 3 attacks or something like that, so it's not that great. I could have probably taken, I was thinking the increased movement on the Spirit Torment, but I wanted something fun, so I took the Reaper's Edge, or the Reaper's Sorrow on the Karen Wraith. I got my Anvil unit here. It's going to be the Spirit Host. Hopefully they get hit and never die. Now, in my experience, I've never lost this unit, but this is also only 9. I usually run at least 12, but points were really hitting me hard this game, so I had to trim this unit down. So I don't know, with the 9 they might die, because it's like 9... 18, 27 wounds in this unit as opposed to the usual 36. I'm not too confident with it, but we'll see. And we have the Morngul over here, just adding another level of support to the Spirit Hosts here. And that is my 2,000 points of Nighthaunt to go against Ben's Deepkin. Speaking of Deepkin, well, here they are, Ben.
It's Remy Tim! Okay, so yes, my 2,000 points on the nose of Deepkin. At the front there, we have my Kellian King, Lord Rimulus Timulus, the Eternal. I have to add that because it's campaign night tonight, and he just doesn't want to die. Yeah, so he's an Kellian King. He'll have...
Hum and haw. I actually don't have... I do have some rent, but not a lot.
I might change... I'm actually going to change things up today. I normally go around Shaiish with him. I want to try a new relic, because I don't know. It could be good, it could be awful. So I'm going to go with the Realm of Gairan.
Realm of Life, yeah.
The Realm of Life, and I'm going to go with the Hyper Snare Seeds.
Now, what do they do?
So, at the end of your shooting phase, I pick a unit within 8 inches and roll a dice, and on a 5+, you can't charge.
Oh, you choose one of my units?
Yes, pick one of your units.
At the end of my shooting, okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Interesting. That could be huge, because, you know, obviously Nighthaunt like to charge. Obviously,
they want double charge.
They want the Wave of Terror.
Like, it's a 1 in 3, but, you know, I get a free relic, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. I want to try something new with them. I want to try something other than the Ethereal Amulet.
And the Ethereal Amulet wouldn't be that big of a deal for you here anyways.
No, you do a lot of more wounds, but I just want to try something different. So we'll give that one a stab. We'll go to my idol on them, the Great Rimdini. Yeah, he is, as you see him. So he will have the Cloud of Midnight relic.
Which was that one do again?
That's the Pocket Sand. The one phase per game, I basically blot out the sun. So I can't be targeted by attacks or anything like that, but I also can't fight back if I'm in combat. So.
Oh, it kind of gives him one of those invulnerable for a turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to give him Steed of Tides and Tide of Fears. So Tide of Fears, I pick a unit within 12 and they get -1 to hit, -1 bravery. And Steed of Tides, I can pick another hero that isn't a monster. I could pick a hero within, I think, like 6 inches of him that isn't a monster, and I essentially can deep strike them across the board within 24 inches.
Oh, so that's going to be useful for himself.
Just a bit of mobility, allows me to... Himself, he's not a monster either.
Oh, cool. So
neither of them are monsters, so it just allows me to launch them around the table, go for the character snipes and things, you know, grab objectives, things like that.
Good stuff like that.
So I'll give that one a stab. Okay, so next we'll go into my battle line. They're obviously battle line because my Kellian King is my general. So we've got my 2 units of Ishelin Guard there, 2 units of 3s, pretty straightforward, just a full command section, nothing fancy about it. And then my 6-man unit of Morsar Guard. I'm still not convinced 6-man's the way to go, but I'm enjoying running the 6-man.
That's what you got, right?
When they charge, less so against you because you ignore the Rend too, but they can do a lot of damage when they charge, so I'm kind of enjoying it.
And they can ignite their freaking javelins too. Or is it the javelins or the eels that ignite?
It's the eels that kind of clamp down on you and electrocute you.
They do a big shock? Alright.
Okay, so we'll move on to the Alopexes. I'm going to try something different. The suggestion of Lucia. You're now Lucia.
I'm okay with that, sure.
The suggestion of Luka from the last game. I'm going to try running them as 2 separate units of Alopexes. So the two.
The only benefit that really gives you is you get to shoot 2 different things.
Yeah.
I think with the command ability, you actually might be in the right.
Actually, yeah, I think, no, I'll keep them as 1 because they benefit, that way I spend 1 command point and they benefit the most from the command ability. So yeah, we'll keep them as a unit of 1. And again, they're just sharks, 1 of each different type of range weapon.
Right, just to change it up a little bit. And we got the big boy.
Yeah, we got the big boy, we got Rimthy, so he is a turtle, that's what he does turtle stuff.
Gives things cover that aren't monsters, well, just gives things cover.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously I mentioned I have 2 relics, it's because I obviously, same as Luka, I have a battalion, it's the same I always run, it's the Achillean Corpse, so it's the Rimthy there, the Fishy Tims, the Eels, and then the Roomy Fins, the Alapexes.
And they get to do 1 reroll per phase on
Yeah,
certain
1
things.
reroll on a hit, wound, saving throw, or a run per phase, provided they're wholly within 12, or a charge.
Or a charge, yeah. Okay.
Or 1 onto the charge, provided they're wholly within 12 of Rimthy.
Should be no problem, you just got a pretty big base.
Exactly. And then obviously I have Roomy Tim's Gnashing Fins.
So this is a Sharknado,
Yep.
a converted storm to stand in as...
Ravanax Gnashing Maws.
Right, so it goes off on an 8, does D3 more wounds, moves 12 inches, and it's really
minus
cool.
-1 to bravery and -1 bravery to anything it hurts as well. So I could potentially just stack -3 bravery onto your bravery 10, which
That might
could
amount to
do
something.
but it's not the best.
And there we have the Deepkin. To the table! Table for today's game, identical to the previous game if you watched that one, but we're going to be playing a completely new scenario on it. Again, for the terrain, we have tabletop world for these buildings, citadel walls all over the place, foreground and green leaf trees, terrainify hills. Again, these are just 3D printed, primed, dry brushed, and flock glued on. So it's as easy as that to make nice looking hills. And yeah, it's pretty much it actually for all the terrain, just kind of scantily placed everywhere. Nice little abandoned estate, I'd say. It's a wealthy family once lived here, but you're too late. I said this joke earlier. The souls are all gone. They belong to someone else. They're Nagash's souls now is what I'm trying to say, not yours. So you'll just have to...
Nagash!
You'll have to just win again and claim the souls again. Yeah. So this is the real game, though.
Haven't I done this? That Rubio shows up, it's like, I swear we've done this once already.
Deja vu.
It's like in that, in the 40k Orc Codex, I forget, it's one of the, I think it's Big Boss Tundra or something like that, he goes to all the different demon realms and he goes to the Corn World, where they just fight and die every single day. That's just what this is going to be like, that not Tom Jones, that's a musician.
Tom Jones!
Yeah, Tom Jones.
It's Tom Jones. You're right, it's Tom Jones.
Tom Cruise, that's the one, that Tom Cruise film. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. There we go. No, but I like Tom Jones better.
Yeah, that would change that film drastically. Just have a Welshman stand there going, it's not unusual. I now want to watch that film. Any movie producers out there, get to it.
The Tom Jones actor lead of Edge of Tomorrow. So yeah, very similar battlefield. Abandoned estate. Little woods on the sides. Maybe this was like a pasture for something. Maybe cows. If they have cows in this realm, they probably do. I mean, that's a good question. Do you think there's cows in...
I mean, presumably there's horses in realms because lots of armies have horses, so why not cows? People still need to eat and stuff to live.
Can someone prove that there is written proof of cows existing in the realms?
Guarantee you someone out there in the audience won't be able to prove that the cows exist.
No. Now you can't just say...
like a 200-page example of where cows exist.
And it can't be the Beastclaw Raiders, because I'm talking like Holstein cows.
Yeah. Not Beastclaw Raiders, not Beastmen, like proper moo cows.
Like a Holstein, like the black and white one.
Chop cows.
Well, I want one dairy cow. I want my black and white spotted dairy cow.
New Jersey cow.
Yes, exactly. That's the cow. Does that cow exist?
Why do I know
in
that?
my 8 realms of Sigmar? That's not for me to know, but that's for you to find out. And here's the scenario: not 4, or that not.
I think it was
3. I'll double check or reroll. I'm gonna reroll and then double check. 1, knife to the heart. There we have our 2 objectives. We're doing knife to the heart. We did roll the 3, which is the scenario we just played. So starting from the 3rd battle round, if either player controls both objectives, that's game. Pretty basic in that regard. So there's gonna be a lot of fighting in the middle, and ideally a push. But there's a lot of deep striking from the Nighthaunt force, so that's something Ben's gonna have to be wary of.
There's also a lot of potential for both of us to, because we both have fly,
right?
So we can both very
retreat from combat, kind of
snatch objectives.
Yes.
So
yes.
It's almost going to be whoever gets turn 3 probably wins.
We'll see.
Not guaranteed, of course, because things can happen. But like. I roll a 5. What do you roll, Luka, for choosing sides? I
I don't know what I was waiting for you to end your tangent there.
didn't know how to well, so I just decided to roll.
That's fair. So you win the roll off. So this is pretty basic. Whoever controls most objectives by turn 3 wins. Otherwise, if no one controls the objectives, whoever kills more wins a minor victory. The deployment zones are weird. It's an L. Wait, no, it's like this over here, and then mine's like
It's
this.
like a Tetris shape.
Yeah, an L shaped like that. And then yours is like that. It's weird.
It basically starts here and then...
Yeah. And then I got this little L. And we have to deploy more than 9 inches away from the opponent's territory. So we're 18 inches away at some points. Some points we're actually kind of closer. You'll see in a moment as we deploy. And folks, that's what we got for deployment. Mine's kind of boring and basic.
Mine's not much different.
Yeah, we didn't even really use. We don't have.
Yeah, we had these side bits and we didn't bother using them.
Yeah, we don't have these huge standing armies that we need to take up the entire kind of like Vanguard deployment thing.
Half of yours isn't even here.
Yeah, no, exactly. I got 4. I got 5 on the table, 4 in the underworld. I got my one objective. I'm just gonna surround it. You've got your objective. You're gonna surround it. I mean, it's as simple as that, right? And then in reserve, I got my 2 squads of Hex Wraiths, my Karen Wraith, and my Dreadblade Hero to show up at a later time. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Obviously, you finished playing first because you got that majority battalion. That's like 3-drop list. Now, I assume I'm going first? Yeah, that's no surprise there either.
This time you are correct.
So unfortunately, my first turn is going to be pretty basic. I'm actually just going to stand still. I think I'm just going to reposition a little bit.
Wait.
Yeah. There's no point in going
Anyone
forward.
who saw mine and Vito's game where he literally, I gave him turn 1, he went, I'm not moving, I'll do spells, that's my turn. I went, okay then, I'll move a little bit, that's my turn. You want to waste my turn 1, sir, or I'll waste your turn 1 as well?
It's just a standard standoff. Now, there's a couple things I have to do. I have to do his invocation to see how much, the longer he's on the table, the more powerful he becomes.
And there's no reason not to try and cast spells.
Exactly. I'm going to do like Shade Mist and Mystic Shield and pass my turn for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. I can shoot, so the -1 to wound isn't a bad thing.
Exactly. So over here, well, I'm going to do Nighthaunt turn 1 in a moment, but I want to note this guy's freshly painted.
So he will do awful and die immediately.
So I think he's going to do those exact 2 things. So we're going to find out. Maybe we'll crush the superstition this game. Please. On to my hero phase. I get a command point, so I'm at 2 because of the battalion. I have to do his evocations first. That's sort of the battle round, actually. So the way this works is I roll 3d6 for every 4 up. He levels up. He can go up to level 5. Every time he gets a level, he gets a new ability that do stack with each other. So right away, it's the start of the game. It's a freshly painted model, everyone. You know what? I got a great idea. I concede. And now we're playing a new game right where we're at.
Exactly the same thing.
There we go. So this game's done. And now we're going to start a new game.
So third game for the day then?
Yep, this is our third game.
Productive day today, Luka.
We'll just count all the previous rules. We'll set up quickly right here and get right back to the game. Fixed. Magical spells! Ruler of the Spirit Host will not be kicking off. Obviously, we're going to go and open up with Shade Mist, I suppose. Bam! Welcome to the roll of good enough. It goes off on a 6. Now, if you are in 30, which you are not, so Shade Mist will go off on the Spirit Host, so they're -1 to wound. And then we're going to go Mystic Shield as well, which is good enough as well. So they'll also have Mystic Shield. And then that'll be my hero phase. I am going to move a little bit just to reposition, get off this awful hill, and get things into better positions. So I'll show you what it looks like, but it's not going to be too fancy. And I'm definitely not showing up with my reserves to charge into their death.
No, you should come and play now.
And no, we're going to wait later for that.
Play, Timothy.
Spreading out like that, it's not ideal because he can still get some, not this turn, but like in future turns he gets some bonkers charges and get in between all my characters, but I don't have to worry about that for right now. At least I don't think I do. If I do, well then that's my mistake. They deploy like this or they move around like this. My reinforcements are not showing up. My first turn is unfortunately complete. We're going to move on to turn 1 for the Deepkin. Hero phase, you get a command point, you're up to 2.
Yep.
Spells!
Yep.
Might as well.
Actually, you want to check some in?
Hello, boat! Forgot about the boat. On 4 more, the boat eats.
No!
The boat does not eat today.
The fishies are swimming somewhere else.
Go ahead, Mystic Shield.
Yep.
Yep. I don't think I'm within. I didn't move within 30. I just kind of moved.
Yeah, you
this
moved
direction.
laterally, so.
So no way to stop that. And then he can also cast another spell if I recall.
Mystic Shield onto these guys.
Or are those the javelin lightning ones?
Morsar,
Yeah, the Morsar. And then what do you want? Does he have anything else you want to do for the second spell? Is there even anything he can do?
Nothing's going to be benefit. Yeah, you're SLV.
That'll do for the hero phase. Now for the movement phase, I assume it's nothing too ambitious. It's probably something similar to what I did.
Maybe.
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 So maybe some aggressive moves. All right.
Not an unreasonable charge.
That's definitely no. I did move. I did move up a little bit, but I was pretty reserved with how I moved. You know, I didn't go the full 6. I went like 4 inches or so, just to bubble out a little bit and get my awful mob. I mostly didn't want to be on this hill.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that.
Yeah.
What's the movement on your spirit host?
6.
And the big guy?
Big guy?
Little big guy this game, I suppose.
10. He moves 10. And then this guy's pretty quick too. He moves like 14.
Yeah, I think I'll just shuffle things around a little bit, reposition for a second turn thing, and push you out a bit.
I don't blame you. And this concludes your movement. King went forward, Leviathan went central, Alopex has moved in a little bit, your Moranen guard and your...
Morsar.
The Morsar and the Ishlan.
Yep, they're
They
just floating
shifted.
around back here a bit. And then they're just going to create a little bit of a wall. 3-man unit can't do it very well, but I'm just trying to push you back a little bit. I don't believe you'll bring them in this turn. I think you'll wait till turn 3 because that's the important turn.
Right. Like ideally, you want to stop me from being able to show up on turn 3,
And then just...
charge in, and hopefully I live.
Yeah,
and
because
just I'll
you
win.
need to roll an 8 on your charge to get in, which is not unreasonable.
Right. But also at the same time, the Idoneth Deepkin prefer the waiting game, so this is ideal for them too, because they can just wait for that turn 3, fight first everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not great for me either, so I don't know. We're going on to the second battle round though. So
Shoot.
Oh yeah, you get to shoot. Let's shoot.
I have shooting, sir.
That's right. What's the range of your shoots?
24. This guy's 18, this one's 15, but these guys are all 24.
Okay, well, let's do all the 24s then.
Yeah.
The 18s are probably too far away, it looks like, especially since he's further back.
Yeah.
So I assume they're all firing at the Spirit Host?
No, big guy.
Oh, more
little big guy.
Little big guy, alright.
Yeah, so I've got a Glacial Geek dice there.
Hitting on 3s,
3s, re-rolling 1s.
because I'm near the king.
Yep. Helps. And 3s. And I'm just going to re-roll one of these now.
Right, so you got, what, 4 wounding hits?
4 winning hits.
So he's going to have a 4 up. Ooh, here we go, here it starts. He takes 2, he's down to 8. Then, now the other one, you should
Yeah.
just threw them all at the same time.
I should, but...
There you go.
And 2 ones.
I take, oh wow, I've 8 down to 7. Down to 7. Now the only way I can heal him is if I kill models, so that's not ideal. So this is, like, again, the waiting game is not going to be great for me because you do get to just shoot me.
Castling is what I want to do anyway, so yeah.
I'm just going first. I pretty much had no choice but to do that. I could run forward and just get charged with everything, and then I'm not really able to defend my heroes too much. I also wanted to hold the objective, so this turn I'll probably be a little more aggressive, but I'm going to have to get some pretty redonkulous charges. Plus there's a lot of obnoxious terrain in the way. We're rolling out for the battle round. 2, 1.
You go. Well, you choose.
Ooh. Well, I could go first, so I can make you have a double turn now as opposed to later. But I'm just gonna get shot some more, which is not great. You know what? I'll let you have the double turn.
Okay.
So double turn for them, they get to advance and they get to advance and charge
Yeah, I get
everything
to
though.
advance and charge.
That means you're gonna get to my characters probably. Probably? Most likely, actually. You know what, these like the one nice thing about Deepkin is they can ebb and flow between any kind of scenario. So I think Ben's okay with either of my choices here, which is odd. It's bad because I'm the one who wins the roll-off, but he's okay with any option, which means he's just in a better position overall, because like he can just shoot me until I lose my Morngul, which is a huge part of my little defensive force here. Or, if I choose for him to go first, well, he just goes for my characters and kills them off. If I go first, I can reposition and get closer, I could try some charges. You know what, I'm just going to go and see where the dice take me, because I'm not in a good position anyways, and maybe I'll just get lucky and stumble my way to victory. So I'm going to go first, and his leveling up. Well, whatever, I got 1 level, which is good enough. Hero phase, things aren't the best right now, but we're going to go ahead and cast Shade Mist. We get it. Oh, nice, we got Shade Mist. I think I honestly want to put that on the Morngul. The Spirit Hosts themselves are already pretty defensive. Ooh. The Morngul is a big target, right? Like
He's kind of the thing I'm
yeah.
wanting to do.
We're just going to... Yeah, but if I focus up on him, they focus on the Spirit Host, but they can come back en masse, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Yeah. It's possible to bring them back.
So the Morgul, the Morgul's gonna get Shade Mist, and he's gonna get Mystic Shield as well. He gets both. And that's where everything moves forward. I was really thinking about just moving everything back on the objective, because if you go first in the third battle round and they're still alive or around,
they just nip over.
They just go advance their 20 inches and just go on the objective. And that's not ideal. You know what? Maybe this scenario is just not a great scenario for these two armies. So these Hex Rays and the Cairn Rays show up over here on this flank, putting pressure over here.
Makes sense.
I'm going to try and defend this objective a little bit with these Hex Rays here and the Dreadblade Harrow. Now they could make the charge. I don't know if it's really worth even attempting to do. Now I got stuff over here that I can go try and beat up the King a little bit as well. He's currently got a 2-up save because he's in cover, but he's not ethereal at least.
Not ethereal anymore.
I can beat him up, but he doesn't get bracketed, so I have to kind of kill him or nothing, because he can do a lot of damage back to me. But if I do kill him, I heal wounds at least on the Morgul, but I doubt I'll be killing him. And that's pretty much it. The Spirit Host can make a charge. Well, what I'm doing here is, I don't know, it's kind of random, and I'm going with the flow and seeing if that works.
Trying to divide my attention as well.
Yeah, but I'm not so confident with it. For whatever reason, I was pretty confident with this until we deployed, and then I looked how the movement went, and I'm like, I'm losing that. Like, you know that feeling when you know you're losing?
You can just tell something's not going to go your way.
Something's not right, and I feel like I'm losing, but I don't know why. But we're going to find out as we move on to the charge phase, because there's no shooting. The end of your shooting phase, my shooting phase, you get to stop me from charging on a 5 more with your relic.
Yeah, so the Morgul's just within 8 of me. I can't do the Spirit Host, otherwise I'd love to do the Spirit Host.
Right.
But whatever. Okay, so on a 5+. No,
right.
You can still charge.
If you stopped his charge, I probably wouldn't have charged with
They
over
probably
here.
would have changed quite a bit.
I would have like, I'll wait, I'm okay. Start charging over here. We're going to do the... You know what? That's a little reckless for him. He's going to go over here instead. Just so he's a little bit closer to where they're going to end up. They're going to charge. They get +1 to this charge because of their battalion. And they get the big Nighthaunt charge as well. Interesting. They're going to end up like that, and they're going to do a fight. Now, what I've done here is I left a little nook right there for him to be able to make a charge in. But he needs a 10 to get in there. And everyone, as there, is going to fight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 able to fight. That's going to be a total of 15 attacks because of the champion over here. 4s to hit, no re-rolling, fishing for 6s. Got a couple, sure. Oh, it's alright. 3. Oh, that was an awful roll, actually. Jeez. Garbage. It's a free attack, though. 1 wounding hit, you ignore the rend.
Yep.
I assume they're not in cover, so
no,
4
it's
up.
a 4-up save this turn.
So you make that.
2 so far.
And then I have 14 attacks with horsies. 4s to hit. Actually, better than the riders. 5s to wound. 3 wounding hits.
It's much better than the
Much
riders.
better than the riders. And 4-up save. Much better than the riders, so I do 4 damage and actually kill 1.
Mr. Trumpet Man goes.
Trumpet Man goes down, huh? Now I have a great fear of them doing 10 wounds to my guys after what happened last time.
Hey, they don't have to do 20 to kill you off this time.
This guy's gonna attempt to charge. He's gonna need some bonkers roll though. Nah, he fails. I could command point it. I don't know how worth it is. I got 3. I'm trying to think of what else they even use them for. I don't even have command abilities.
Really.
You know what? I'll reroll it. Whatever. No, still fails. We're gonna try to charge with the Hex Raids. You know what? No, we're gonna do the Morgul first. Ideally hoping for the big dumb charge. Actually failing with a 5. Oh, I have to dictate if I want to reroll that now or not. The Spirit Hosts need 9s.
I mean, you do still have 2 CP left, which is good.
Yeah, but I want to save that for like all-out attacks and all-out defenses at the same time. With him failing that charge and having to blow a CP and all the other charges being pretty rough, I think I'm just going to pass and hold off there. And then I'm going to try to charge with these Hex Rays. If we get the big dumb charge, I'll probably go for it. Oh, I do. Another 11.
Stop that!
So they technically roll a 12. And that's where they end up. I'm hoping to kill a guy off of this, though they do have cover right now. But I have rend, so there's that. 5 guys able to attack with the champion, so 4s to hit. Ooh, okay, well I got the same amount of mortal wounds.
And more hits.
And more hits this time as well. 3s to wound. 2 wounding hits, so back to 4-up saves. So we do... Oh, 4.
Kill a guy.
We do kill a guy, and we got the horsies who are attacking, so that -1. So 4s. Okay. And 5s. 2 more wounds, but 3-up saves. So I do... Wow. I do 6 damage on the charge. Not bad. Well, so 1 guy's gonna die, and 1 guy's gonna take 2. We're gonna put 2 on the guy in the very back. And that's no, he's supposed to be there. And that's pretty much it for my charges. I could attempt a couple of other ones, but the Hex Ray is pretty much blocked over there, blocking in over there. Not a lot of hero support either for them because they charge a little too far. That's my decision. The 6s, hopefully the 6s to ignore damage aren't going to be a huge factor for them. These guys have all charged. Maybe they're going to be a turn 3 issue, but at the same time, I'm going to be fighting first everyone turn 3. So maybe I should attempt to charge with the Spirit Host as well. Wham! An 8. So they need a 9, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
No, I'm not going to reroll it. That's pretty much it. I think... I don't even know who can do more damage. I think you can get like a third guy in over here, so technically you have 3 guys fighting. As opposed to... I can get a lot more attacks going in over there too. I don't know. What do you think? Those guys or these guys? Those guys or these guys? Let's see. We go all-out defense on these 2 over here from the Eidolon. So down a command point at the start of the combat phase. First over here because I have an overwhelming amount of models that can get into combat. So they're going to pile in and fight and just try and get one more guy. And that guy has to kind of pile into this guy here, a little bit closer to him. So that guy's going to pile in this direction by getting closer to him. And by doing so, and he's going to hit models. And that's going to be all 10 of them attacking after piling in. Anyone attacks, really fishing for 6s. Oh no, I made a horrible decision! That was a really bad roll.
These aren't even new models. That's the worst part.
Obviously, in hindsight, I should have never chose to attack with them or attacked with them afterwards. So you got 1 mortal wound and 3 wounding hits. You have 4 up saves, rerolling 1s. You get to make 2 of them. So you take 2 damage so far. So I get all this again, -1. And forced to hit. Why do I get the 6s on that one? Man. Look at that roll.
Well, that wound is what you want.
5s to wound now. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that, horsies. Why do they do that? Why? So that many.
Horses are clearly the superior warrior in Age of Sigmar.
I've done 2 damage so far. Oh, come on. Why do you got to roll like that, too? I didn't even kill a guy. No! So the champion's going to go down to 1 wound remaining, and then obviously we attack with the guard over there. So they pile them. We got 3 bites, and 4 guys attacking.
Yep.
So what do we start with?
I'll start with the D3 tails.
4 D3 attacks from tails. Excellent roll.
Okay.
3s to hit. Oh, I forgot there's so many rerolls.
It's turn 2. I'm near my king. I get to reroll pretty much everything at this point.
Yeah. Lots of rerolls. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, good thing.
Turn.
And it doesn't actually
Didn't help in the slightest.
So 4 up saves. Bang, bang, bang. I make 2. I take 2. I'm too far away for the deathless minion.
Okay.
All the spears. 3s, rerolling any 1s. Got a hit. Helps. 3s to wound.
And
No rerolling.
I'm not going to reroll these ones.
No. And these are going to be 4 up saves. Taking 6 damage. I've lost 3 horses so far.
And then
The bites on 4s. Reroll 1.
3s.
Oh, 3, sorry. Yeah.
And I'm going to reroll that with the Achillean Corpse.
And it does
Hits.
help. So 3s to wound. Boo.
Reroll 1.
Because it's a mount. Got 3 wounding hits. Please pass. Yeah, there we go. It's still D3 damage. So 6, 7, 8 damage. Be 4 horses down, which is not great. But hey, it is what it is. It's a Deepkin, right? Go ahead and retaliate with these guys. All I'm going to be able to do is this guy's going to swing his butt around and get that guy in there. And we're going to have 6 guys attacking again. So maybe I'll kill off 1 more guy. 4s to hit. 6s are great. Hey, I'll take the 3 mortal wounds.
Kill the guy.
Kill the guy. My 1 minimum goal. And these are 3s to wound with rend. We're just counteracting your cover. So we have 3 4 up saves with rerolling 1s because they have Mystic Shield. Oh, there you go. So I've done 4 damage. And I got horsies. 4s to hit. 5s to wound. 3 more. But you have
What?
3 up armor. You're good. So kill the Hornblower in the back.
And then the gentleman at the front takes 2.
And these 2 get to fight. All their attacks obviously into my Spirit Host.
Only the one place to go. 3s.
1 miss. And 3s. Oh, 3 fails. I'm going to have 4 up saves. Okay, we take 2 damage. I'm too far away for the 6s to ignore the damage. We got
D3 tail attacks.
2. 3s and 3s.
Rerolling 1s because it's turn 2. 1 hit.
1 hit, wounding on 3. Nope.
Rerolling 1s.
There's a mount. No, okay, there we go. And then we got the bite.
And then we'll finally move on to another attack. The bites.
3s and 3s.
Yep.
Reroll them for the mounts. Wow. And I fail. D3. Wow, that's 5 damage, eh? So we kill off. We're gonna get rid of the champion, I think. Do I care about the extra attack? I don't really care. We'll kill you. That was 5, right? So we'll kill you, and wound that guy. Down to 1. And then that should conclude my turn. Obviously not ideal, but you know, I'm forcing some checks here. Now, I lost 4 ghosts, so I can't possibly fail over here.
Nope.
So I am taking no battle shocks, but you do owe me a couple.
Okay. They automatically pass because they're +3 bravery from him being within 9 of them.
Yep.
I have to double check them. I don't think they're within 3 now, essentially.
The bravery 3, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
bravery 6, -1 for you, and I've lost 2.
Yeah. You're gonna roll at A, or you're gonna.
I'm going to roll it because I get a re-roll for my banner anyway.
Alright, so on a 4, you start losing guys. That's one.
Don't you dare roll a 6 now.
Oh! Why would you re-roll the 4?
Because I wanted to keep. There's a 50-50 at keeping guys, and because it was funny.
So 3 guys run away. So 1 runs.
Well, the banner's
It
now,
just leaves the banner.
the banner's now useless
Yeah, so
because
just keeping a guy.
I only have 1 left, so I ain't got to worry about losing him to morale.
Okay, well that was a crippling morale check there.
Yep.
And that is all she wrote for my turn, so we're going to go on to turn 2 for the Deepkin. I'm still not feeling confident with where I'm at right now, but losing those eels is a little bit better. These guys are just going to probably melt away at some point, even if, like, these guys here, I think this is like a losing fight for them, apparently.
It doesn't look brilliant, does it?
No. But your hero phase is up now.
Yep.
And we're in range to stop each other's magical powers.
Yep. Also, there's a whole bunch of things within 3 of my boat. Everything over there is within 3 of my
Yes,
boat.
and the boat. So we'll start just start rolling. We'll start with the Black Coach.
Black Coach.
It's taking,
Aim all to wound.
Guess we should do this one. He ignores it.
Stupid Black Coach.
Spirit Hosts.
Spirit hosts take 1.
They don't ignore, so they take 1. And then that guy goes down to 2. Morgul's within 3.
Yeah. Nope. And then the characters.
We've got 2 characters, so we'll do the Guardian.
Nope.
And then the Spirit Torment.
Yep.
Ooh, that's scary.
2.
And oh, he takes 2. That's right. He takes 1. But at the end of the phase, the Morgul would heal D3 because I killed 3 models. So the Spirit, he collects their souls and puts them in the Morgul. He goes back up to full.
Poopy.
But he's down to 4 wounds now. We're gonna try to do Clawing Sea Mist over here to hold these
Clawing
guys
Seal
up.
Mist. I'm going to try and heal my guys. So it goes off on a 6. Fails. I'm going to use my reroll on this one. Goes off with a 10.
You can heal the D3. That's a pretty high cast.
Have you only got 1 deny?
I only have 1 deny.
Oh, okay, so
Heals. Oh no! I guess if I heal 3, you get to heal 3. It's only fair.
exactly. Tit for tat.
And he's got another spell he can cast.
Yeah. We're going to try Tsunami of Terror, because both units are just within 12, so goes off on a 7, which goes off with a 9.
Ooh, well, I might as well try and stop that. I need a 10. I do!
Out of curiosity. Yeah, so I rolled a d6 and I picked that many units within 12 inches to get -1 to hit, -1 bravery.
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
Running the king.
Running the king.
He can run in charge, so
Yeah.
that's why. He's gonna go 5. Oh, nice.
He's
Not
going to
bad.
go 19 inches.
Hello, he's gonna go way over here.
Yeah, he's just going to hop over the other side of that building.
Somewhere around here. Ending over here. Running and retreating from combat.
Yeah, he doesn't like what just happened.
1.
I'm going to re-roll that then with that thing.
1 per phase. Yep, so 2, sure.
Technically better.
So 16-inch move off to the flank.
No. Oh
no!
Timothy here is just going to go.
He's gonna be the one to deal with him.
Yeah, he's going to go and try and be
It's
obnoxious.
been a long time since I dealt with the turtle. Like getting to the point where I have to deal with the turtle because they go, what, 18 wounds or something ridiculous like that?
16, yeah.
16, yeah. It's just, super high wound count for you.
It's enough that, yeah, it's a problem.
And then the Eidolon over here. Oh, what is the plan?
I honestly don't know.
Alopex going to the other side, acting as a screen.
Yeah, and then it's also going to allow him just to get up with his 15 and just
Do a shooting attack.
go and try and shoot the Mongol a little
You
bit.
leave my Morgul alone.
No.
Now, moving them there does give them the -1 to hit.
Yeah, but I had to get them out of the way, and honestly, their shooting isn't. His is the better shooting.
Shooting with them.
Yeah, so the 3-shot hitting on 4s.
This is in the Morgul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s because it's turn 2. Winning on 3s.
Okay.
On 4s.
Nice.
3s. Reroll that for the
phase.
Achillean Corpse because it's the best one.
4 up. Oh, no.
3 damage.
Flat 3 damage, and I take all 3s. Back down to 7, folks.
Get back where you were.
Turtle's going to shoot at him as well. Best way to deal with him is just
3s.
shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Reroll 1s because it's turn 2. And 3s to wound you.
4 ups. Hey, there we go, finally, good one. Ah, we take a damage, so down to 6. And I assume the Eidolon's going to shoot at him as well.
Yeah, D3 shots into him.
So I got 6 wounds left, 3 shots.
It's enough.
That's enough.
It is turn 2, so he does finally get to reroll 1s because
Okay.
he's a Futan unit.
So he has 3 hits then.
3s to wound. It is enough. Oh.
4 damage.
Yeah.
So he ignores these on 6s. He takes 3, so he's got 3 wounds left. Okay, so one correction. He has Mystic Shield and Shade messed up. The only thing that really matters for is this guy. This guy shot rolled a 3 to wound.
Which wouldn't wound.
And it did 3 damage in the end after all my saves, so he goes back up to 6, which kind of sucks. Everything else was like 5, 5, 6 to wound with him. No 1s on my saving throws, just like poor 2s and 3s and stuff like that. And then this guy here, there was like a couple 3s to wound, which wouldn't have countered, but I made like 3 of the saves
saves
anyways.
were hot there anyway,
So I'm not too worried about that. So he's back up to 6. That'll bring us to charges, which you can just charge across the board because you can advance the charge. Starting with him.
Start with Rimothy, sorry.
Storm roll level 1. Bam. There you go. He's in. Wherever he wants to go. You can move the tree too a little bit if you want. Nah, you don't need to. All effects are going to charge.
No,
Oh, that guy there.
Lord Stimulus.
He is good.
Cool. So he'll get within half an inch.
He just wants to tango over here and take as little damage as he can.
Because I'm outside of 3 inches, so it doesn't activate you just yet.
Right.
So on a 2+, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Yep. Or do you want to call
No,
it?
that's 2. That's 2. You're good. Yeah, yeah.
2.
2. So I ignore those on 6s. Heroes nearby and all that. I take 2. We'll kill off this guy. For charges, so we're going to go ahead and fight first with these guard. The swords.
Yeah, the Hellsavers. Reroll
once because
ones.
it's turn 2.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to turn 3. It's about to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight first with everything. These are 3s to wound. And we got 3. 4 up saves. Make 2, so it's 2 damage so far. I'm too far away again. I gotta kill like those 2 models. I don't want to kill them yet.
D3 tails.
2, 4. Pretty average. Oh, nice. Reroll 1.
I love turn 2.
And 3s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, don't need it. 4 ups. Take 2 more damage. So taking 4 so far. We got bites.
Nom on the ghosties.
3s and 3s. 2. And 2. Nice.
Yep, so that's 4 wounds total.
He took 1, so there's 3 more to do. I'll take you, and now the champion can take a wound. You know what? I'm fine. Here's hoping we don't get a double turn. Piling in like that, getting 4 in range of attack. Not going to kill him, but maybe we'll do a little bit of damage. 4s to hit. Aw, only 1 more wound. Ooh, give me more. Oh man, what a bad roll.
The 6 doesn't. 6 isn't.
Yeah, that's true. 3s to wound with a rend. So 1 at, I think they have a 3 up. He's got a 3 up, right?
3 up, yeah, so it's a 4 up
Back to a
save.
4 up.
Takes 2
So
damage.
2 damage in total so far. Horsies! 4s. Always better with them. 5s. Nada. Done. 14 wounds remain. Ooh. And then he can go or the king can go because he charged.
Yep, so the king right now is outside of 3 inches. I'm playing a game basically and avoiding letting Luka get too many attacks on me.
Right, I mean that's what you should do.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with Rimothy.
Sure. I mean it doesn't really matter which order
Doesn't
you do
matter,
that in,
ultimately you get the fight back one way or the other, but
Yeah, let's go with him over there then.
Yeah.
Harpoon attacks!
yeah, so these hit you on 3s,
Which are razor sharp.
re-rolling 1s, and they're winning on 4s.
And I save on 4s. I take 1 damage.
Yep. The 2-pronged spear,
2-pronged spear.
2 hits, 2 wounds,
4 up.
2 damage each.
Wonderful! I have 5. Stupid turtle.
Massive side.
The big fin.
Massive
side fins.
Thank you! Why can I not say that?
There we go. I don't know.
4 attacks,
Maybe one day.
winning you on 3s,
Oh, 4 ups, please.
3 damage each.
That's a grand total of 9, putting me at a grand total of 14. So
That's
it's 5,
dead.
10, 15, 20, no, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, they're dead. Good old turtle. This is the bad feeling I was talking about earlier, guys. Like, all it takes, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. It's not the Deepkin either. It's just these dice are harsh today. They're cold as ice. And you know what? It's payback I get for all the other games I've been playing recently, I suppose. Gonna go ahead and fight over here. No really reason. You know what? I'll pile in a little bit this way again around. Just bring them a little bit closer into the fold. Bring them back into my little Karen Wraith area here. Now he has to go into that. You know what? They get the butt.
Beep.
There we go. Bam and bam. 4s to hit. But really we want, well, more than 1 6. So let's give me the average, guys. Come on, give me the average. I don't want to say go that. You know what? I don't want to see that. I want to see. You know what? You know what would make me happy right now? All 6s. That'd be great. Bam. 3s to wound. You ignore the rend because of those nasty shields they've got. So you take 1 mortal wound and this many 4-up saves.
Yep.
So 2. So a total of 3 damage so far. Come on, horsies! Hitting on 4s. Ooh, that's well, whatever. Good enough start. 5s to wound. Nope, that's not how you do it. So I just counteracted the
You
spell.
just undid my heal.
And he's back down to 1.
Nobody gets to heal and stay healed.
Yeah, I would have liked to kill one because that at least forces morale. I guess they'd probably pass, unless he's more than 9 away, but it looks like he's within 9. He's actually outside of 9, so it's even better I didn't kill that guy, because he could have ran away. Now I assume he's just going to pile in and attack.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get as close as I can, but basically get an inch away.
Right.
So that everything gets to fight. But again, just trying to make sure that's actually an inch. Just trying to reduce the amount of attacks that can come back.
I'm only going to be able to attack it, because of how I'm stretched out, only one guy could attack anyways.
Yeah, so I just said to Luka, I should have said this earlier again. I'm not going to fight with the Falchion because I now suffer the penalty to my save, so it's not worth it.
So you might as well just keep your 3 up.
Yep.
So going to go ahead with the, what are you attacking with first?
We'll start with his 1 damage, the talons and...
Yeah, the little 4 limbs there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Good start.
Winning on 3s.
Okay,
Just the 1?
Sure, 4 up. Well, you make that one.
3 lashing tail attacks.
Okay. We have a wound,
Yep.
which a 4 up save, which another 6.
You know what, as long as you fail all 3, as long as I wound with all 3 of these and you fail all 3, that's good.
Yeah, because these are what, 3 damage each now?
Yep,
Rerolling ones. Okay.
I'll take wounding with 1.
It's better than none, I suppose, and we will make our save. So he does nothing. We charge and did some damage.
Yeah, he killed a spirit host technically.
And then in return, I'm just going to go like that and attack with 6 attacks back. This is where I roll 6 6s.
Yeah, this is where they will come up.
And bam. You take 1 mortal wound and 2 wounding hits. So 2 3-ups.
Yep.
So he takes 2 damage.
Okay, so he's done.
So down to 7 because of Born from Agony is command trait, plus 2 wounds.
Yeah, so just back to normal now.
It's a pretty good trait.
It's as good as it really gets. Like the other ones are like he gets +2 attacks in turn 3 with the spear. Which don't get me wrong, if he gets the charge and boosts himself to out the wazoo with extra attacks, it can be pretty effective. Less so against you because of your 4-up save. The +2 bravery to units wholly within 12 is kind of offset by the just having to be within 9 of the Eidolon to get +3.
Right.
So realistically, this is the best one I'm going to get.
That's fair. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and that's the end of the turn. For morale, I know I'm not doing any battle shock, and I don't believe you are either.
No,
actually. So you didn't lose any models over
The
there.
only place models died was either you don't care,
Right.
or they just exploded.
Exactly. Yeah, because all the spirit hosts not spirit hosts, but hex rays are gone now.
Yep.
That will bring us to the next battle round. Before we roll off for that, we'll start off the battle round. He's gonna level up twice. He's up to level 3 now. So he gets like impact hits and he can like advance and charge or something like some nonsense like that.
Lots of stuff.
I mostly care about the first level. And I didn't kill any of your units, so I'm not gonna be able to heal this turn either with the Spirit Torment. So just roll off.
Yep.
Where I win ties. This would be an awful time for me to get.
Oh, I'm taking it. Taking it.
That's fair. Good old double turns in Age of Sigmar. Right into your turn. Hero phase.
Yeah, hero phase. Okay, so we'll start with boat stuff. So once again, everybody's within range.
Oh yeah, they are.
So the black coach takes 1.
Oh yeah. Does he ignore it? He does not, so he takes 1.
Okay,
Down to 11 wounds remaining. Next we have the Spirit Host.
spirit hosts take.
Ooh! Does that kill? Like 2? I do take 2. With that, we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll go over here, I guess.
The
Mongol.
I was gonna say Mornfang. That's a different thing.
6 up to ignore. Ooh, down to 5. Could this be the end of him? Yes, probably.
Quite
he's dead.
possibly, yeah.
You get to fight first with everything. This is probably the turn.
The Guardian of Souls.
Yep. No.
Nope.
And then the Spirit Torment. No.
Oh. So we're gonna do cloying. I'm just gonna see if I can undo what Luka did.
Right, just keep them tied up.
Yep. Do I need? Yeah. Do we need to do that? Yeah. Do I need to do that, Luka?
I'm sure.
No, I'll heal him.
Okay, we'll heal him then.
Will I heal them? No, I'll heal them.
Heal them then.
Let's see if I get it off first of all. I do with the 10.
You heal him D3.
Cool. They're going up D3.
Oh, only 1. Okay. And then his other spell, do you want to do the same, like... What do you want to do with the other spell, actually? The negative 1 to hit, there's only one thing really within 12.
There's not really a lot.
I'm going to attempt to redeploy this guy.
Yep.
And a 7. Oh, I'll try and stop it. I do. I kind of jumped the gun. I didn't give Ben a chance to decide if he wanted to reroll the 7.
Yeah, I think like a 7's not bad, but I kind of wanted to make it as hard as I could for Luka.
Sure.
It goes off on a 5, so... But 7 anyway,
yeah.
so you would have stopped it. So.
Movement phase.
Okay, so...
Turtle moving forward.
Turtle's just going to dirtle up here.
Turtle's going turtle.
Take his wounds with him.
That will be jeez. So, moving him over there.
Yeah, so the idea is I need to get this guy over there. If I can slingshot him over there. then I could potentially just win this now.
You have to kill this guy off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, no, I can get 2 heroes in there. I can get 2
yeah,
models in.
that's true. You just, yeah.
It's
you know
basically
what?
whether or
That's
not
true.
he comes out of combat is dependent on what happens with this.
That's true. If you make a high enough run over there, then he just. That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
That could be game.
Yeah, exactly.
Good old fly.
These guys are just going to pop over this way, just in case things go wrong.
Right, just essentially tying them up some more. So they pretty much hit a brick wall and gave up. They had a strong show at first, and then just kind of blew up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Now measured what he needs. He needs a 5 or 6 to get in range of the objective.
Yeah, so the first roll, that does
Boom, good enough. And then this guy runs as well.
He just hops over here like so.
And then the rest of your forces could effectively leave combat too, if you wanted to.
He's just going to come over here like so. But I'm not going to end the fight there. I'm going to murder some stuff because I can and I fight first.
Sure.
I want to kill the Mongol, alright? At least let me try and kill
He
him.
can kill more. So effectively, Ben just won the game
Yep.
because at the end of his turn, he controls that objective and that objective over there, which is all you need on turn 3 for an Knight to the Heart, which is what we said was going to happen. And I don't know if we said it on camera. Did you say it on camera?
I don't know if we said it on camera, but we definitely said that.
Whoever wins the initiative roll on turn 3 is probably going to win.
Yeah, because long and the short is if you go first, they just pop out.
And
you
I
have
have
more you have more models there than I do. You
Exactly.
take that objective, it's the same net result.
Right. I think Knight to the Heart was probably a bad scenario for both of our armies because we both do the exact same thing.
Yeah, we're super elite, we're super movement fast.
We're super fast and we all fly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty easy way to break Knight to the Heart, but this is fine.
Yep,
It just came down to the roll off of turn 3.
exactly. In the
And-
meantime, I'm going to try and kill them all.
Yeah. So we got a lot of shooting that can target him.
That's the plan. So we'll start with the turtle.
All right, turtle. Well, you can just tie the turtle up with him.
No, because they're -1 to hit, aren't they?
Oh, they are -1 to hit. All right.
Because I haven't bothered moving them because I'm lazy.
So we hit on 3s, re-rolling
Nope.
nothing. Yeah, turn 3. Winning on 4s.
Might as well re-roll that because
There you go.
the Kellian corpse can't affect anyone else.
I fail, so I take a damage. Oh, I have a
damage.
hero. Oh, I take a damage. So I got 4 left. Or, sharks.
So yeah, we'll go with them. So that one misses because I'm within range.
And force to wound.
Nope. And the single shot misses.
Oh wow. All right. And then we
D3
got
shots from him.
Eidolon.
1, which misses.
Wow. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
The 1 turn.
Yep.
Sharks are gonna charge.
Sharks will charge. They get to re-roll this because there's a wounded enemy model within 12 inches of them.
They smell his blood.
6, I'm pretty sure that does it. I'm within 6 of you anyway, so.
Bam. Alvapex making it in.
And then we'll send these boys after the Hex Raids as well.
The Asharon Guard. Yes.
Yeah.
Now these guys are gonna, because it's turn 3, that's it for charges. All Idoneth Deepkin things fight at the start of the fight phase. Now we're just gonna lump these guys together. I know that I could technically pull stuff away to maybe stop certain attacks from certain models, but I don't care. So we're gonna do all of them at the same time.
Okay, so these are all of the Hell Sabers on 3s. Not the best of hits, being honest. That's a Luka kind of roll. That
Yeah,
is.
thank you. Yes, it's true. It was very Luka-like.
I'm just saying, the game.
I know, the games have been pretty brutal. 3s to wound. Boop, boop. And these are probably just going to be 4 saves. Oh no, and I said it earlier too. I'm like, I could pull guys back. I just hope I don't get double turned. It happened. So I'm taking 3 damage so far.
5d3 lashing tails. So it's actually bang on average.
Alright, nice.
On 3s. Wish I was re-rolling my 1s this turn.
Yeah.
3s. Re-roll that though.
And 4 ups. So I take 2 more. Most attacks.
Num nums.
Oh wow. So 1 hit, sure. And a wound. So I got 4 up. I fail it. D3. Take 5, 6 damage. We kill 3 of them off. It's gonna go. I guess you,
And then obviously that gentleman
and the last guy in the end here would technically die. Gonna go through there, and you would take the wound. Trying to kill the Morgul now. -1 hit and wound currently from Shade Mist and Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mystic Shield's on him.
Yes, it is. So we've got the barbs and hooks from the guys on top. So they hit on 4s and wound on 5s now because of.
Sure. Because of my powers, and for whatever reason, they don't hit on 3s and 3s.
Yeah, for some reason the only thing that doesn't. I'm not sure why.
4s.
5s.
5s
They're 4s
versus-
normally, so they're -1.
4 up. Oh, we take a damage maybe. We do take a damage, so we've taken 1. I got 3 left.
So 4s and 4s then with these ones.
Okay. 4s. So these are the fins and everything.
These are the fins, yeah.
So I owe you a save, which I will make. And then we got them bites.
Yeah, 4s and 4s as well.
Bites. Bites. And we'll fail.
3 damage.
Just flat 3?
Yeah.
He's got 3 wounds left. 6. No, he goes down.
Yay!
Morgul.
And a moral victory.
Yes, that's the moral victory,
moral
in
victory
addition
in
to
addition to the
this
actual
scenario
victory. Yeah.
And that, well, I mean, I have other combats I can do too. Like, Yeah, no, nothing. Oh, see, technically, like, they're within 3. We're just going to go ahead and say when you charge, you're outside of 3. Because with them in 3, this guy could pile in and attack over there.
I obviously wouldn't.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about that.
This was just Ben being silly at this point. Because
they didn't have the charge.
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, I'm just going to sit back and go, I win.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have, like I said, you could have just fallen back everything. So I think you could have charged like something like...
Yeah, I could have got into the Mongol.
Maybe you couldn't avoid it. But you know what, at the same time, doesn't really matter because that guy's probably not going to kill him off. And that is pretty much all she wrote for the game, folks. Yeah, because Ben is now in control of this objective at the end of the turn. There's no battle shocks to take. Well, maybe there's... No, I lost a couple over there. But I could kill a couple guys over there. That's going to amount to nothing because the objective is under your control.
Yep, from previous turns.
Over here. So ideally, if I got the double turn, I could have... I don't know if there's a lot of... Yeah, I guess this is all open, right?
There's a space in... There is a space in there. I was silly enough to leave a space in there. You can pop in.
Because they would have just retreated from combat and landed like
this. You
this.
go 3, and I mean, you can run on your way out. You can definitely get out.
Then I would have just landed like that, and then the game would have been mine. So
that's your game.
And then that would have been a great night to the heart victory. It really came down to the turn 3 roll-off.
I feel like this game never really goes on past turn 3.
I have a... Like, okay, well, no, that's because you're Deepkin. So that's...
I mean, yes, okay, maybe my experience is biased, but like, when I talk to people, I quite often find that they find it doesn't go on past turn 3 as well.
Most of my games always go... Well, it depends. Bad dice rolls are always a thing. A lot of the games I play do go pretty far, but when it comes to elite armies, if you are playing an elite army, you either win really hard or you lose really hard.
Yeah, there's no
middle ground. There is, but very, 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 very rarely. So with Deepkin, they either win by turn 3 or they've lost too much.
And they can't recover. Yeah.
And they can't recover by turn 3. Turn 3 is their turn, right? That's what they want to do. They charge everything in, they fight first everywhere, and they try to nail in the coffin their opponent down. In this case, neither of us really killed... Like, you killed... I guess you killed a lot. You killed...
I killed most of your hex wraiths.
Actually, you killed about almost half my army. Yeah. I killed just some eels again. But that's the thing, like, there were, like, the Deepkin...
At least most of my army, though, is eels.
Right, I killed about half your eels off. So I've only killed about...
You killed 12 models.
Yeah.
6 models, sorry.
So I killed exactly half your eels.
You killed exactly half my eels.
Which is only, like, 340 points.
Less than that.
Yeah, that's okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
So 4 of them are Morsar Guard, which are 170 for 3. The others are 140 for 3 because they're... So about 320, 325-ish points.
So you've killed about, for my Hex Rays, you killed about 15, it looks like. Maybe a little bit more, actually, because it was like... I took them off, actually. I think you killed about 15 or 16.
There's 3 there still.
Oh, okay, so you killed 17 off. So if you killed 15 off, that's was 140, 280, so it's 320, 420. You killed about 420 points of Hex Rays plus the Morgul. So about exactly 700 points, I think.
Yeah, so there wasn't really a ton died in this game.
No, not a lot at all, actually. Because the first turn we were reserved, right?
Well, that's the thing. We spent the first turn kind of like, I don't really want to go out there and be exposed. And like, I kind of threw the bait a little bit of the of Rimulus Timulus out to you.
Right.
Which obviously you failed your charges, but the idea was to try and to get you in that position.
And then you just go past me, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. This was not a great scenario.
You made the charge with the Hex Wraith here, which I honestly hadn't anticipated you bring them until turn 3.
Yeah, I was gonna hold them off till turn 3. Both these scenarios, I think, greatly benefited your army over mine. Only because you struggle holding the 4 to 6 objective games, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no, because I have a much lower model count than you. My army is 12, 14, 15, 16.
It's true, but you only have to focus on controlling
models.
One objective, right? The biggest weakness. So the biggest weakness to an elite army is always going to be multiple objectives.
All the objectives all over.
Especially in an elite army that's only got we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 models, 17 models. Yeah, I have more than that in 2 units now. Whereas the Nighthaunt excel at doing the 4 to 6 objective kind of scenarios.
Yeah, because you just throw hundreds of chain-mass hordes everywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, okay, 5-up's not as good as a 4-up.
But they're
it's
cheap.
Still a 5-up ethereal. They're cheap as anything. They deal out a butt ton of attacks.
And these guys are ridiculously powered at objective games. Like, if you, say you killed everything over there and you've forgotten about this guy, he can just disappear and appear wherever he wants every turn. He's got that capability. That alone is why you'd bring multiple of these guys. I was going to bring 2, but I didn't have the points. I wanted to try something else out. I definitely try stuff like this out again, but I wish we got different scenarios. I do highly regret the Knife to the Heart.
Unfortunately, we just got 2 super elite scenarios.
Yeah.
That benefited me.
Well, yeah, just a little bit, but like I could have easily just won this one if I had won the roll-up.
Yeah, I mean, this one was just on a dice roll, literally on a dice roll.
Right, and that's not ideal, but it is what it is. Anyways, Vault members, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A little bit more like tactical stuff. This one came down to more of the movement, which is always good.
But movement's like 60% of this game, I'd say.
Right, and a lot less combat stuff, but neither of us wanted to fight each other because I got that full defensive build going on here.
Yeah.
Whereas you have, like, it's just, there's no point in you crashing into them and not doing anything.
No.
So yet again, another game where these guys haven't died, but they didn't actually do anything either. So
yeah,
that's not ideal.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got his little shiny model syndrome off the table too, so
100%, yeah.
I can use him in future games now.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't got to worry about that anymore.
Beautiful. Anyways, guys, stay tuned in the future for more Age of Sigmar coming out. Sorry, more Age of Sigmar content coming out. And if you haven't checked out the new narrative campaign that both Matt and myself are doing, the Dragon's Tooth. It's been a while since we recorded it. Dragon's Tooth Tomb or Dragon's Tooth something. It's a play on the Forbidden Power scenario.
Still haven't watched episode 2. I must admit, I need to go around to it. Episode 1 was great.
Good. It was so if you're not familiar with that campaign, it's I am playing a Forest of Khorne called the Bloody Crusade, and I'm trying to make a name for them as they hunt down these ancient and legendary artifacts in the various storm vaults that Sigmar has made, and Matt is the GM playing the other factions, also hunting down that artifact. So it's a really fun campaign. It goes for 10 episodes. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and search that up. And if you, well, obviously you're a Vault member, so you have the whole campaign for you right there. Anyways, Vault members, much love from Luka here at MiniWarGaming. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Ta-ra.
And happy wargaming.
Thanks so much for watching that battle report. Make sure you now go to the MiniWarGaming Vault and watch Steve and I play Seraphin versus Fire Slayers. Get a free 7-day trial if you're not already a Vault member. Help support us. Allow us to make more of these videos for you guys. So thank you so much to our Vault members, and we'll see you there.